For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. The moon hides dark secrets, or has it never existed? A few years ago, a video appeared online that gave rise to new conspiracies among lovers of mysterious theories. German scientists filmed the moon for 4 days and noticed that waves ran across its surface, as if someone were constantly updating the picture. It turns out that, as crazy as it sounds, this was far from the first case documenting such a phenomenon. Many amateur cameras and telescopes have captured these strange waves. But how can this be explained? There are several possible theories, according to conspiracy enthusiasts, and they won't be to the liking of supporters of the conventional worldview. According to one group, there is no moon orbiting Earth at all, but only a hologram that creates the illusion of its presence. In their opinion, resources were even saved on the project because they used the so-called flat projection. This is the most primitive type of hologram, which does not provide depth to objects. And precisely for this reason, we only see half of the moon's surface, but not its dark side. Other conspiracists believe that there really is an object orbiting Earth, one whose size corresponds to that of the moon, but no one wants its true appearance to be revealed to the public. In this case, some government is using a hologram to mask what is really happening in the sky above us. According to this group, all states that have sent spacecraft into space are aware of the dark secret of our satellite and have united in keeping the public in ignorance. With these theories, conspiracists also explain why humanity has not returned to the moon since Armstrong, and why spacecraft and satellites are sent into deep space, but not to Earth's closest object. In their defense, they pose questions that might make even the most rational person harbor a seed of doubt, such as, why are all the photos of the moon of such terrible quality? And why can't astronomers with modern telescopes take images of the lunar surface comparable in quality to pictures from Mars or Earth satellites? Why can satellites in low Earth orbit take pictures clear enough to read a car's license plate, while lunar satellites produce images so low in resolution they're not even worth commenting on? But that's not all. There are also other astonishing theories, and with not bad supporting evidence. An interview with the well-known American researcher Richard Hoagland, former NASA associate for the Russian site Echo of the Planet. Richard Hoagland is the author of the bestseller Dark Mission: The Secret History of NASA. For 30 years he has studied questions related to the presence of intelligent life in space. He is especially interested in artificial structures and formations on other planets. He has gathered a vast amount of information on the subject. Space exploration, including manned missions, has already fulfilled its historic mission of collecting extensive data about traces of ancient civilizations on the Moon and Mars. As paradoxical as it may sound, photos showing ruins of alien structures have at various times been published by the space agencies of the USA, USSR, and Europe, and now the Russian Federal Space Agency does the same. Sensational photos are also secretly released by employees of these institutions who are simply tired of the lies of their superiors. Thus, on NASA's official websites, many fascinating images can be found, for example, of air castles located on the Moon. The photographs clearly show details of astonishing constructions made of a transparent material resembling glass. In the mid-1990s and again in 2007, Richard Hoagland and his colleagues organized press conferences at the National Press Club in Washington, where they publicly declared that NASA is hiding numerous secrets about UFOs and fantastic structures found on different planets. Today, Richard Hoagland heads the Enterprise Mission Center in New Mexico, which monitors NASA's activities. They try to clarify what NASA has discovered in the solar system in recent decades that has been concealed from the American people and the world. Hoagland also mentions the Russian researcher Vladimir Avinsky, associated with the first loud discoveries. Avinsky is a specialist on Cydonia, a region of Mars with clear signs of substantial intelligent life. His geometric analysis of the region was first published in 1984. Hoagland's first book was titled The Monuments of Mars, a City on the Edge of Forever. In addition, his center studies the laws of hyperspace, focusing on the ruins in the Cydonia region of Mars. According to him, the discovery of new physical laws could herald a new era in human life. He also mentions research into vortices in the space around the pyramids of Central America, which has produced astonishing data. According to Hoagland, American Apollo astronauts photographed thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of artificial anomalies on the Moon. Such anomalies had also been recorded earlier by unmanned spacecraft of the USA and USSR. The findings consist of semi-destroyed glass constructions, seemingly made of debris, but with clear geometric shapes. They refract and scatter sunlight over the entire lunar surface. Figuratively speaking, on the Moon there are countless giant glass towers, glittering ruins, and varied prisms, many of which even float in midair. The most incredible lunar find, according to Hoagland, is the so-called robot's head, photographed by Apollo 17 in 1972. This object, called Data's Head in English, strikingly resembles the head of the android C-3PO from Star Wars. Hoagland suggests that astronauts may have brought this object back to Houston, where specialists studied it and possibly extracted some information. Perhaps the lunar race is explained precisely by the hunt for such trophies, similar to the robot's head. Suddenly, everyone is rushing to the Moon: Russians, Chinese, Japanese, and Indians. Hoagland believes that there is no life now on the Moon or Mars, only ruins. According to him, the Apollo missions confirmed that an astonishing civilization once existed on the Moon and that it was of human origin. it was founded by our very distant ancestors. NASA's findings indicate that humans once inhabited the entire solar system. The advanced science of this vanished mega-civilization allowed travel from Earth to the Moon and the construction of facilities there from glass-like material. Moreover, we now know that they were assisted by high-tech android robots. Data from Mars also confirms these incredible stories. Judging by rover photographs, that planet suffered a terrible catastrophe that destroyed all life. Martian cities are buried under a thick layer of frozen mud and dust, a perfect picture, as if meant to serve as a warning to Earth's people. According to Hoagland, we stand on the threshold of grand events, and the numerous missions that different countries are now sending to the Moon will simply not be able to hide everything they are bound to discover there.